How's it going, guys? This is Nicky from Production here. Today we're going to take a look at a techno drum code style track that I've just created. It's not yet finished, but it's near enough there. So first I'm going to play the track all the way, and then after that we're going to go through every single channel and discuss the processing, the samples used, etc. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please do, and like the video so you get more content like this. Most of the presets used in this are from our new Dark Motion pack that's out soon. I'll put the link in the description in the next video. So let's dive in and get it done, alright? Right, so this is the track. It's probably about 60-70% done. It's not been mixed or anything. I'll just play it from the start and then we'll go over it.
All this bullshit. All my life, people have been telling me what I'm not because they don't want to share their identity with me. Because my identity is a lot of things. So, you know, people, they always want to tell you what you're not because they're not okay with what you are. And they're not okay with what they are. Why is it so important that they separate what they are from what I am or what I'm not? shit is about people wanting to be better than you. But the joke is, they're fucking not.
Right, so let's go over all the elements in this track here. So we'll start off with the kick. Obviously, the kick's the most important thing in techno. If you get a weak kick, your song will be shit. So let's just start from here and solo it. It's hardly any processing here. What I have added is this rack that I got from Audio Rack. It's fantastic. So it just adds a bit of punch to your kick here. So here's without it. And with. It really brings that high end in the kick to cut through the track. Next thing what we have here is our bass. So the first one's in Serum. It's from the presets from our it's from our sample pack. It's Anna soft bass, and it sounds like this. Nice low end here. Not too much processing on this channel. So we dip here and compressed sidechained to the kick. And then we have a respace. Let's just play it here. This is also from our Dark Motion preset pack. So just 2 saw waves here, 5 unison and 7 unison here, and the filter cut off up a bit. Nothing major, and just compressed to the kick again. We've put this into a group, so we've compressed it, bit of utility, take the width down a bit, and we've put a flattener compressor on it and glue compression to glue them together. And all in all, the kick and bass sound like this. Right, let's take a look at the hat group now. We've just used a few samples from our sample pack here, these loops in that. The first one sounds like this. And we've got just an EQ8 and a bit of auto pan, nothing major. The second loop sounds like this. And just a bit of an EQ8 as well. The reason these are darker is because we're using a redux in the group. I'll show you that in a minute. Then we've got this hat here, it's just an open hat, also from our sample pack. And there's hardly any processing on this as well. And the third one is a 909. Bit of saturator on that. Now what we've got here, they've got them in a group, and we've got the redux on here, drum bus, EQ8, saturator, and a glue compressor to glue them all together. I love using this redux because it gives a darker hat feeling, because when you've got it without them, it sounds like this. And then width. It's much better for techno, especially in this style of track. Right, let's move on to the claps now. The claps are just basically the same. There's hardly any processing on the actual channels. I think this one here is just, I got an EQ8, and this one here the same. And one of the claps is just a higher clap and one's a lower clap, and together they sound like this. On the clap group, we've got an EQ8, overdrive, saturator, glow compressor, and a bit of reverb. Next we have, I think this is the ride here. Yeah, the ride's got an EQ8, and we've took out this kind of horrible frequency, because without it, sounds like that. You can hear that whistling, and we don't want that. We've got a bit of compression, glow compressor, and we've also got this hat here. It's not in the group because I didn't want to put the Redux on it. It's in the build and in the main elements as well. So let's just play this. I think it was made in Serum. Yeah, it's one of the patches from Serum. Oh, it's a PML patch actually. Noise pins. EQ8, and it's got a vocoder on it to give that white noise effect. And it's obviously just sidechained to the kick as well, because it's a 16 hat. And all together, we'll just play them with the kick, the hats and the claps together. Hats and ride. Right, brilliant. Let's go down to the synths used now. So this here is just a normal kind of stab from a techno pack that we've got. I think there's a lot of reverb on it. So that's just playing in and out of the track the whole time. Sounds really cool with the track. This is our main element. I actually got this from Splice. So it's got an auto filter, it's just filtering in and out, and then when it gets to the drop it's full power. EQ8 taking out the lower frequencies, auto pan, saturator and a compressor. After that we have, I actually need to put these across the track as well. I've stopped them here for some reason. This sound doesn't even sound good as in itself, I don't think. It's alright, we've got a bit of erosion, that's it. Yeah. And let's go to our ARPs. I had two ARPs, but because they were colliding with each other, I just chose one of them here. So I've deleted this red one, and we're now with this one here. And that's just floating in and out the track all the way through. It's got an auto filter, EQ8 and a compressor. Our pads are from, I'm not sure if they're PML or our pads. No, they're actually our pads. It's a tension pad here. And it sounds like this. Hold on. That's the lower pad. And below, we've got the higher pad. And yeah, just yeah, the group has a saturator, compressor, and an auto filter. So yeah, we've also got this bass break here that's made in Serum. It's a Reese bass, and it's just a good way to create atmosphere in the break here. So let's hear it. Sounds really good with the vocal.
People have been telling me what I'm not because they don't want to share their identity with me.
What I've got here, this is just another sound from our sample pack, creating tension and release in the track. Just a big delay, sending it left to right, overdrive and EQ8. I don't think this channel, oh yeah, so this channel here is a horn, like a transition horn, and it sounds like this. Very cool sound. And what I've done here, this is on the break. I've kind of done this auto pan effect where it's kind of going boom, 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 boom. Create and release for the break. How you get this sound here, you just take any transition pad or horn, for example, and what you can do is you can turn the auto pan on when it gets to wherever you want, wherever your break is, whatever. Set the amount to 100 and then you can play with the rate. So this is the rate here, going from high to low, and it's just slowing it right down, going boom, 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 and it creates this amazing effect. So let's move on. We've got this drum loop here. I don't know why that's not with the drum group. This is from our sample pack as well, and it sounds as if it's like birds tweeting or something, but it really stands out in the track. Really cool sound. Don't think I've got any processing on that. I need to get that sorted. Let's just lower this, clean it up a bit. And our effects, just the usual, sweeps up, sweeps downs, bit of noise. Nothing major, just creating tension and release all the way through the track. Got a drum bus on the group. We'll do more processing later when we've actually starting to mix the track. The vocal here, I don't know where I got it from, but it's not been processed correctly yet.
All my life, people have been telling me what I'm not because they don't want to share their identity with me. Because
I quite like that sound, to be honest. I did have this bass break, sorry, this punk break in the break here, but it took too much away for the vocal. You can obviously hear it in the track. Let's play the full track here. You can hear it here. But when I had it in front of the vocal, I think it was just too in its face. Let me just deactivate this and drag it across here, and then we'll listen to it with the clip in it. Hold on, here we go.
all my life, people have been telling me what I'm not because they don't want to share their identity with me. Because my identity is a lot of things. So you know, people, they always want to tell you what you're not because they're not okay with what you are, and they're not okay with what they are.
If you think I should keep that sample in there, let me know in the comments below. And just lastly here, we've got some white noise floating in out of the track the whole time. But yeah, the track's nowhere near finished yet, but it's just a wee idea that I've came up with, and it's sounding good already, so I thought I'd share it on video. I think that'll do us for the tutorial today. So I was going to mention before, we're creating a techno course using only Ableton Live stock plugins. No extra VSTs, meaning everybody with Ableton will be able to follow along. And it's a great way, especially for beginner producers, to learn, especially how to arrange a track, how to mix and master it. Someone who's never built a full track before, it'd be perfect for them to show them how it's done. And that will be out very soon, just after we've set up our website. I'll put the link in the description, probably in the next video, but really looking forward to that. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking the video as well, because it really helps the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks very much. Cheers.